Hello, let's continue our Sudoku adventure with Orchid by Palfly Kampling. So this continues our celebration of reaching puzzle 1000 for a Sudoku adventure. And this wasn't my intent, but it seems many of the setters decided to be inspired by one of my own puzzles. So in this case, Palfly was inspired by puzzle number 600, which is a puzzle I made for my daughter Lily on the day that she was born. And so I made it kind of shaped like a lily. And Palfly actually really assisted with the visual look and was able to go in and make it look really nice like a lily. So definitely check out that puzzle if you haven't seen it. There is a link in the rules text as well as a link in the description if you want to check that out, as well as a link to the video solve of that. And so yeah, let's go over the rules. We do have normal 6x6 Sudoku rules. So in each row, each column, in each 2x3 box, we are placing the digits 1 to 6 exactly once each. We also have Renban lines in the grid, both the purple lines of both shades, so it's just shaded differently for aesthetics. Both of those are Renban lines. And you can also just think about the way that you draw these lines. Like if I were to use this line tool here, this line would just do this, right? This is how it normally would be drawn. It's just aesthetically, Palfly made it look like an orchid. So just look at what cells it touches, and that should be the line. So this line here touches these cells, so that's how the line goes. It does have a little tiny entry into this box, but so does this diagonal line. If it's actually supposed to be in a cell, it'll be obvious that it's in that cell. So this line would be like this line would be like this. Now, the way the Renban lines work is the digits on the line form a non-repeating consecutive set. So a consecutive run of digits without repeats. And so this is 3 cells long. So maybe the consecutive run would be 3, 4, 5, but the order doesn't matter. Oh, sorry, there's a 1 sitting in this one, so maybe I can't do that. This is 4 long. So maybe it's 2, 3, 4, 5. So, but we can do it in any order. We could do like 2, 3, 4, 5, or 5, 4 like this, right? What matters is that when we take the digits as a whole on the line, we can arrange them such that they are a consecutive run. What I can't do is 2, 3, 4, 6, because now that 6 is kind of not part of our 2, 3, 4 run. We can't get to the 6 because there's no 5. All right, and that's it. Those are the rules. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself. And I'm going to get started right now. All right, well, there's a 1 on this Renban, which means it is 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is going to be 2, 3, 4. And there's a 1 on this Renban, which means it's going to be 1, 2, 3. So this is a 2, 3 pair. Let's see. The 6 is in one of these 2 cells. This is just a short Renban here, short Renban here. This Renban is 4 long. So we have some 4-length Renbans. So let's think about that. What does a 4-length Renban imply? Well, we can think about it the other way. A 6-length Renban would just be 1 through 6, once each. Now, in order to reduce that to 5 length, we have to chop off one of the ends, either the 1 or the 6. So if we're starting with 1 through 6, and we want a consecutive run of 5 digits, I can't remove the 3, right? I can't remove the 5. I can only remove one of the extremes. So I can remove the 1, giving me 2 through 6, or I can remove the 6, giving me 1 through 5. Now, if I want to remove 2 digits, I could remove the 1 and the 2, because once I remove the 1, the 2 is now extreme. Or I could remove the 5 and the 6, or I could remove the 1 and the 6. Those are the 3 options. So the point is that there's always a 3 and a 4 on a 4-length Renban, because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can see that the 3 and the 4 is always present. Only the 1, 2, 5, and 6 can be removed. So there's a 3 and a 4 on here. There's also a 3 and a 4 on here. And there's a, let's see, this is 3 long. There's a 3 and a 4 on here. Let's see, what can we do with any of that? Well, there's a 6 on this Renban, so this has to be a 4-5 pair. Now, this is this 2-3 pair also I should have done that with, but let's start with this 4-5 pair. I know that one of these is 4 and one of these is 5 because they're on the Renban. They can't repeat. The whole point is I need to be 4, 5, 6. And so any cell that's seen by both of these cannot be 4 or 5. So that's going to be these cells here, right? So these 2 cells see this 4, 5 by the box and this 4, 5 by the column. And these 2 see this 4, 5 by the column and this 4, 5 by the box. So, and because we know they're different, these can't be 4 or 5. So they're down to 1, 2, 3, and 6, although these can't be 6. Now, if we look here, that means this is actually only a 3 or a 6. It's either going to go 3, 4, or it's going to go 5, 6. But this is also on this 4-length Renban. Can I say anything about that? We know this is a 4 or 5 pair. Okay. Did we just prove that the other 4 or 5 has to be on it? So if this was a 6, then we are definitely doing 3, 4, 5, 6. So it has the other 4 or 5 on it. The one that isn't this one. But if this is a 3, we could do 1, 2, 3, 4, and we wouldn't need the other 4 or 5. But no, we can't, because this one looks down onto it. So this Renban does not have a 1 in it, meaning it's either 2, 3, 4, 5, or 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to color this. I'm going to say this is the green 4, 5, and this is the, I usually use purple, but we already have a lot of purple in this grid, so we'll say it's the orange 4, 5. So we don't know which is which, but we know that whatever this ends up being, we're going to call that green. Whatever this ends up being, we're going to call that orange. So as a result, we also know that this line has the orange 4, 5 on it, because it doesn't have a 1 on it, meaning it must have 4 and 5 on it. It has the green on it already. It does not have the orange on it. Can't be in any of these cells. So this is our orange 4, 5. And so now we know, let's see. This cell is either going to be a 2 or a 3 or a 6, it looks like, in order to finish our consecutiveness. 4, 5 is gone. So we're from 2 through 6, and so this is just 2, 3, or 6. One's not on. Okay, yeah, that's pretty simple. It's just, it sees 1, 4, and 5, so it's not any of those. All right. Now 2 would put 1 or 3 here. 3 would put 2 or 4 here. 6 would put 5 here. I don't know if that's helpful. Okay, this is a 4 length. All right, we also have this 2, 3. So let's just color those as well. Let's just use yellow and blue here. So this is a 2, 3 pair on this Renban. So we know that these cells, oh, and these cells cannot be 2, 3. So if this can't be a 2 or a 3, it sees the yellow and the blue, then it has to be the 4, making that 5, 4, and 5. So we actually don't need colors for these anymore because we have digits for them. So this is a 2, 3 pair, meaning this can't be 3. So it's a 6, meaning this can't be 2 because we have to do 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is a 3. And that resolves my 2, 3 pair. So I don't need colors for that either. All right, that's 2. Oops. That's 2 and 3. That's not a 2. This is a 1, and that finishes the column with a 5. All right, 5 is on... 5 and 2 are on this Renban, so we need the 3, 4 to fill in. This 3 tells us the order, 4 and 3. Gives us the 1 and the 2 here. 6 looks up, making that a 6. 1 looks in, making that a 1, and that's a 5. All right, over here we have a 6. That places the 6 here. Up here we need the 2 and the 5. All right, here this is a 4. Down here we need a 1 and a 3. That's our 1, that's our 3. Let's just see how much Sudoku we can get done here. This is a 3. Down here we need 2 and 5. Oh, not 2 and 5. 2 and 4. It's not resolved yet. This digit's resolved, though, as a 6. All right, so 3, what's 3 going to? It's either 2 or 4. So that's a 2, 4 pair. So where does the 1 go? It goes here. And then down here, I do need a 5, and I need the other 2, 4. So I suppose this is 2, 5, and this is 2, 4, 5. All right, so what's resolving us? There's probably a Renban. Oh, yeah, so it's probably this Renban here. Yeah, there's already a 4 on this Renban. Notice that this is shared by both this and this. So this has to be this can't be 4. It has to be the 2. That should resolve everything. Very nice. All right. Well, thank you for the puzzle, Palfly. It's touching that you were inspired by my puzzle that I made for Lily. Let me just show everyone what that one looked like so you can see the resemblance. So this is Palfly's work. Really, really great work on making these look like petals of a lily flower. And these were also Renbans, but I also had killer cages. So if you're interested in trying that or seeing the video for it, just check the description. All right, cool. Well, I hope you enjoyed this as well. If you did, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.